saying yesterday that I guess you guys obviously were moving around a lot in camp, different positions, but maybe locking in here as game week comes along. How's that chemistry being built this week?
Oh yeah, I mean during the off season, like I was saying, we've been building that chemistry with different types of people in each group. So with any combination, I feel like we'll have a good, we'll be all in sync and we'll have a good relationship. So I mean we're dialing things down a little bit, but if anybody's in each of the positions, we'll be fine.
Cristobal said he thinks he's got 8 linemen that can play winning football. He's hoping it's 10. You can play next to these guys.
Yeah.
Does it feel different, like a much deeper group this year?
Yes, and we got to be leaders enough, me and the older guys, to really bring them up with us so we can make that 10. So it's up to us and up to them as well to really make sure that we bring them up with, us.
How welcome of a sight was it to have Zion back in practice the last couple of days?
It's a great, sight to see because, he was a starter. He's been here, and hopefully this year is his last year. And it's good to see him back and getting in, into the game.
With your head coach being a former offensive lineman, is he harder on your group than any other group?
He's hard on every group. I mean, he's with us a lot, but he's hard on every group. That's all I can say about that.
Coach said Gaddis said that you guys are kind of going to start as game week, settling into the 5 positions that you're going to mostly play.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a good thing? Is that something you like?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, why is that important to start doing that now?
Because we're getting into the season, so it's really important to really pick the guys we want to win. And that's going to, help us win these games and help us win championships. So it's good to see the guys that have been putting in the work in the offseason and picking them 5 guys and picking a whole 22 guys to really play and be starters for our program.
Any surprises in those 5 guys?
No surprises because they've been putting in the work. So I wouldn't be, saying, oh, that's surprising, because it's not surprising if you think that guy's been putting in the work and he's earned it.
Now that you are on the edge of the season, you've been through a whole off-season, winter, spring, now summer. What's the biggest difference from a year ago with this new staff?
Yeah, so with this staff, they're really taking ownership of our team. We're holding each other accountable. We're really being disciplined. As you saw, there's a lot of penalties. We were last in so many different aspects of the game. And now we're taking ownership of that and learning from that. I would say that.
At practice?
At practice, yes.
Touching on one of the categories you were last on last year, you guys were one of the worst running teams in the country. How much has bringing in Coach Gaddis really developed that rushing attack for you guys coming into the season?
Oh yeah, we were hoping to improve that anyway. After looking at them numbers, you would be sick if you were us, and as a fan. So it's really important, and I'm really thankful that Coach Gaddis and the whole offensive staff came in to really help improve, and this will show, this season.
Jalen, what's your confidence level right now of the offense heading into week 1?
I'm really happy at where we're at right now. Of course, we can be better. I'm never satisfied. So it's really good to see where we're at and build on to that.
It's been a while for you since you played a game, obviously, with your injury. Just how much are you looking forward to Saturday?
I'm looking forward. I mean, it's almost been a year.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited to be back out there and be back with my guys and be able to show the fans and my family, that, I have learned from my situation and I'm back out there.
Emotional, about what it's going to be like being out there?
I got the emotions out the way. I mean, first game would be surreal because it's the first game back out there and from an injury. But other than that, I'm moving forward and I'm looking forward to being out there.
Some of the coaches are saying just how scary it is when you come around, when you're pulling and hitting somebody in that run game. How much do you just enjoy that aspect? You played a lot of tackle, obviously.
Yeah.
I don't know how much pulling you did before this.
I mean, I love pulling. I mean, I'm a big guy, and it's great to utilize this size to really remove guys and move guys against their will. So I'm really happy. I've been pulling, since I've been playing football. Football is a physical sport, so I'm happy to really, that they're playing a gap scheme and that I'm utilizing me, not only me, but other big guys as well.
We'll do 2 more for Jalen.
What would you say, how would you say the offensive line has improved the most? I know you weren't practicing full go in the spring, but, over the last 8-9 months.
We have more of a brotherhood. Of course, we try to build onto that during the off season, during the summer, and still now. We're playing together. We're watching more film together, not just us, but the other offensive guys as well. So I say we're building, like I said before, good comradeship and good, building that chemistry that we've been needed.
Is that something that Coach Cristobal or Coach Mirabal brings to you? They really emphasize it?
They demand it. So of course we got to, listen and take heed of what is being said of guys that know what a winning program is.
Quick Cristobal said
Last
yesterday
question for
he
Jalen.
really wants to see what happens when you guys check into the hotel on Friday, and who kind of keeps going to work versus turning their brain off and playing video games. Do you think that mentality has changed?
Yeah, it's a business trip, but we got to treat it like as such. So it's great to see what they're doing, and it's a business trip at the end of the day. So no distractions, no outside noise, just dialing in on the game.
How is that different from, sorry, I just want to follow up on that. How is that different from maybe the recent past?
Yeah, like I said, there's no distractions, but of course we have video games, other stuff that really took our mind off of football. So what we're doing now is really being prepared for our game.
Are there no video games allowed in the hotel
No,
and stuff?
no.
Really?
Thanks, Jalen.
Thank you.